Add a little bit of olive oil. I love these pans, you guys. They're from Amazon. We got them when we moved. And you don't even, they're nonstick. You don't even need.
Am I washing the chicken?
Yeah.
Oh, you didn't say anything.
Oh. You don't even need oil, but because we're making chicken, I'm going to add a little bit of oil.
Do you want me to cut it too?
Why would you cut it?
Oh, okay.
I don't like cut it, because it looks nice when you cut it after it's cooked. Preston likes to cut his chicken before we cook it. I like to cut it after. I think it looks nicer. Yeah. Wouldn't you say? Oh, Nels.
What?
She's squeaking over there. I did not.
Yeah.
She needs to wake up anyways, actually. Let's get some water boiling.
Okay, Mama. I'm coming.
She just did like 7 ounces right before she fell asleep. No, Keely, stop trying to eat the chicken. Sorry guys, I'm filling this pan with water.
Hi, Mama.
Hi, Pink Bud. I can't believe you peed through your pants. The outfit was so cute. It's funny, I put that away thinking that won't fit her. And it's too small almost.
Keely. Can you hit Keely? She does it.
Keely, no. Oh, don't you yell at me. You cannot have the chicken.
Say hi.
Okay. I love this thing. I need to get more of these. It's always my most used kitchen tool. Let me see. I need paper towels. I prematurely heated my pan here. Yesterday we ate turkey burgers, if you guys cared. You probably don't. And they were horrible.
You didn't like them?
No, I thought they were disgusting.
Oh.
Did you?
Those are different ones than
Oh, of course they were.
get.
I bought the cheapest ones. I wasn't about to spend. I buy you the nice turkey burgers, but for like 3, those are like $15. It's ridiculous.
No.
Yes. Yes, sir.
It's the same thing. 100%. Virginia turkey burgers, it's $6
No. No. You are not paying attention to what I buy you, honey. That's so disappointing to hear considering I spent an arm and a leg on them. The subtle laugh. That's it. You're getting ground. These were literally like $1 a patty. But I was like, how bad can they be? They all suck when they're frozen.
Butterballs. Those are like the actual turkeys. Like turkeys you get for Thanksgiving are butterballs. Oh, look at you.
If you didn't live in the U.S., where would you move?
London would be sweet.
I do love London. Somewhere in like, okay, here we go again with my like geographic knowledge. Let's do it like this. Baby, where is it like the... I gotta really think about what I say because I don't want to sound... I'm not the smartest bulb in the box, but we don't want to sound the stupidest.
What?
The open lands where they have like cottages. Like the style of home is more cottagey.
Yeah, that's just on the countryside.
I want to live on the countryside somewhere.
Yeah.
But I say that, but realistically, I would go crazy.
Yeah, if you had to travel like 30 minutes for groceries, an hour for groceries, you would not be having fun.
No.
You just kind of grab this. Take it to the
Would you grab me a lid for this, please?
Yeah.
You can do salt and pepper. Wait, not yet. Not yet, mate. Both sides, queen.
Some paprika on it.
Pepper, not paprika.
You want to put some paprika?
No, sir, I don't. A little bit. I breathed in the pepper. What would you have named Millie if she was a boy? I don't think we had any boy names. Did we have any boy names for you?
Eric.
Oh yeah, Preston liked my dad's name. I think mostly because it was my dad's name. I don't think he liked Eric just because. I really liked River because I really like his middle name. If we have a boy in the future, it will definitely have Preston's middle name. And I like the way River sounded with that. But yeah, that was kind of the only one that we had. Keep getting notifications. My sister's name is River. I do like it because it is pretty gender neutral. But because all the other girls have A names, we did know if we had a girl, we wanted to have an A name. Huh, Mary Moodle? Huh, Mary Moodle? Hi. She's the smiliest baby ever. I feel like all my kids are pretty happy. Like, they were happy babies too, but Millie has like such a big, gummy smile and it's so cute. Okay, let's heat this water. I forget what we're doing here. Arla's cute. I've always struggled with boy names. Like, even with Levi, I had the hardest time picking a name, and then finally somebody suggested it. I want to say maybe it was Karina. I don't remember. And I really liked Levy, but I was like, I don't know. That is kind of like a baby name. I don't think that would grow with him nicely. Levi fits him, though. He's very much a Levi. Okay, we got that. We got that. We can open this.
I think Rhonda suggested Arlo too.
Did she?
Yeah.
I really like for a girl the name Harlow. If you guys ever followed Brittany and Baby, which I'm sure you did, she has, her daughter didn't go away. She has a daughter named Harlow, and I think it's such a cute name. I don't know if Harlow would have fit any of my kids though. Maybe Alea?
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, that would fit her, yeah.
Liz, and she has such a fun personality right now. The winds are getting bad again tonight, you guys. I know you probably don't come here to hear about the fires, but it's no good. Did you see, not to be a conspiracyist, because I'm not one, but the way that the fires are like going, follow the something.
Pacific Highway?
No, that doesn't matter. PCH doesn't matter. I mean, it does, but like, that's not what I'm referring to. It matters for some importance of why they would burn it. I can't remember. Do you guys know what I'm talking about? It's in
Like the Diddy tunnels or something? Am I allowed to say that?
No, but it is something like the Underground Railroad or something along California.
Railroad is in the south. I guess California. No, I don't even know if Underground Railroad is.
Something, it follows some path, and it burned that. I sent it to you on TikTok. It goes that exact path. So I'll have to show you.
Do you know Millie?
Yeah. Do you want?
Cosette and Nick. A nickname being Cozy. That's cute. I like that. I love nicknames. I literally pick my kids' names based on like what their nickname will be. Pick their names based on, that makes sense, right? Do you want to turn on actually the news quietly? I just want to see.
Yeah. How long did it smoke up there for?
I think they're Trevor's. They look like Trevor's. They're not the kind my dad smokes.
We
Happy friend.
We didn't do family dinner last week because of everybody being sick. Come on, Ellie. So hopefully this week, because I do love doing that. Especially when we don't have the kids. Like, I feel like we get so bored. What the hell do we do? Huh? Too much time on our hands.
Hey. Show them Keely again.
Do you want some wine? Unpopular opinion. I really don't like when people smoke out. Is that what you call that? Their dogs?
Oh, like they get high around their dogs?
No, not around their dogs. They get their dog high.
Hmm?
He clearly has 2 degrees, okay? Because you don't know people do that?
People get their dogs
Were you
high on
breastfed for
purpose?
too long? Yeah, people get their dog.
Who would do that?
Are you kidding?
Oh, we just talked about this, didn't we?
Yes.
Who do we talk about this with? You can't say the name.
I'm not
trying
gonna
to think of.
Anyways, I don't like. I forgot to stab this with a fork. I don't like that people do that. Like, talk about consent. Did you ask if that's what they wanted? And I feel like dogs are never at an age where they can consent.
What are you doing?
I'm stabbing the chicken. I forgot to do it before. Listen, you make your chicken your way. And eat my chicken my way. A kitten named Honey. That's so cute. I want another cat so bad, but I can't even take the dogs right now. So we're not getting another cat.
Yeah, we thought we had a Maine Coon roll up to our back door the other day.
You thought we did? Because I
said we thought we did.
We did.
We didn't gender test it or
Gender
DNA test it.
Yeah, you're right. No, we didn't bring it in. It had a collar, and it's really common in Utah for people to have outdoor cats, so Preston felt like we were kidnapping.
Well,
I was okay with kidnapping. Don't let your cat out if you don't want somebody to take it. It's like leaving your keys or your car unlocked.
Cat.
Just getting him off the car thing. I do that. I used to do that, and then my car was stolen in Chicago. Mm-hmm. Chicago's hands down a place I would never go back. You know, I always try to be neutral because, like, maybe people who follow me live there. No, Chicago was cruel to me.
Whoa.
Flip these now.
Whoa, Mom, there.
She likes when things are like above her. When I was filming my video today, I was using that little ball she loves. Mm-hmm. But I realized when I went to edit some of the video, you can't see my hand, but I'm like going like this the whole time. But I'm not showing what I'm. You can't like see below my hand. Do you got a water bottle? I need to get her some more toys. OMG, did you see the delivery lady who stole a cat off a porch? I did not. See, that's different. You took the cat out of its away from its property, okay? The cat was trying to come. You scared me, baby. No, it's not. Yes, it is. Yes, you're right. Natural instinct to argue. It was trying to come in our house. I didn't go steal it from their porch, and we didn't even keep it.
Nova was not happy about it.
Yeah, I just put some water out there and Preston pet it for a second, but it was like not a new kitten, but I would say like 6 months or something. What would you say?
I'd say like 6-9 months. It was probably like half Keely's age.
And Maine Coons are like $3,500. Not to make it about the money, but there was $3,500 sitting on our porch. You know, like, let's keep it. She literally pulled her car forward and called the cat over. Why would you do that? There's like, people give away cats for free. Why would she steal a cat? That doesn't make any sense. That is so weird.
I would steal Keely.
No, you wouldn't.
And then I'd give her back once I figured out personality.
I forgot about that. Oh my god, I bet that was awful. Yeah, that was awful. The car being stolen was like...
Yeah. We woke up at like 5 a.m. and we were up till like 3. and my dad just, car's gone.
He came inside and was like,
What?
into our room because we were staying in an Airbnb, and he was like, "Where's your car? Where's your car?"
I thought he was messing with us. I was like, what are you talking about?
I got up and put on Preston's clothes because I was so out of it. And then we ran outside, and then luckily the cops came and we found it.
We went to my brother's thing, and you were in my clothes.
It was horrible.
Like, it was horrible.
Luckily we found it, but it also was upsetting and felt so invasive and like, oh, it was just terrible. But you know, a lot of people, okay, I've had my car broken into and I've had my car stolen, okay? And people were like, well, you're such an idiot. Why did you leave your keys in your car, you dummy? And I get it, but also it's like, I found my car and my car was in perfect condition and I was able to like happily drive it away, right? Whereas when my car was broken into, the window was shattered, a bunch of stuff was stolen, I had to pay money to get the window fixed. It was just a big pain. So thankfully, like the car that I had at the time, which was the Lincoln, I could track where the car was. It's like that guy clearly didn't think of the fact that the car could do that.
The guy drove it like a mile away, so me and my brother went and...
Yeah, I don't know what you guys were going to do. Like, it was not a safe neighborhood, and I was upset. I already called the cops. I'm like, what are you guys going to do? Like, I get it. You guys are really hefty men. But, like, what? This guy stole somebody's vehicle. Like, there's a different level of psycho.
Well, we saw it, found it. Cops came like 2 minutes later. All good in the hood.
Yeah. But I found the guy's bike. And let me just tell you, I wanted to steal it. But nobody in the car would let me take his bike because all of a sudden everybody was scared.
No. I don't think scared is the word.
Well, don't tell me what word it is. The cat chose her.
Hi, girl. This is your baby. I wish you could eat hot dog with that.
Whatever, Mom. I don't know how long to cook these because they're kind of a different kind of pasta. It says 7 minutes.
Well, we can cook it for 7 minutes.
Or it says 10, I mean.
Well, then cook it for 10 minutes. I know it's really difficult for you to
It
follow
is.
directions.
It is.
Hi. What are you doing?
It feels good to not have sleeves on. I feel like I wore sleeves. How's the fires looking?
I don't know. I almost said his name. He doesn't say anything.
We started watching a new show. I feel like this is like our book club, but for shows when I do these lives. It's called Designated Survivor. Here's another Kyra's Stupid. And honestly, I know half of you didn't know this. If you say...
No.
Yeah, if you guys say you knew this, then... What did your mom eat when she was pregnant with you? Because you're extra smart, okay? There's somebody, when everybody gets together in the government, like the president, the vice president.
Everyone from all 3 branches of government.
The branches, you know. I don't know those, but he does. When they get together in a room and have dinner, or whatever the hell they're doing, okay, they're most likely not having dinner. They're like doing important stuff. Whenever I say stuff like this, I just feel like I can already hear people like, oh my God, she's so stupid. Yeah, I don't want to know about this kind of stuff. Somebody else be educated on it, all right? I'll stick to being a pasta making mom of, how many kids do I have now? 5?
Yeah.
And half the time, a wife, okay? But anyways, when all these people are together, there's somebody hidden away in an undisclosed location that has like no importance, really.
Well, it could be.
Yeah, they could be. They're like randomly selected. And they can't, it's not a randomly selected citizen. Like they're in that world. But it's obviously not somebody super important because they would be at that event. So, anyways, it's so that like in this situation, the Capitol blew up and all of them were inside of it. And this designated survivor became the president instantly. Anyways, I didn't know that was real. So,
Oh, you so
yeah, I really like it. It's really good. We love our like we love Scandal. We love like the government-y type of shows.
That have like action, but it's not like
there's like drama, there's action. It's not real, but it could be real. Like all that kind of stuff. I feel like it's such a good combo. We love our love shows too, as you guys know, but right now there's none. Is it just me or this show's just trash right now? It's good you're watching a show of substance. You're right. I think it has substance. It definitely teaches me something. That's the thing too. Like, as stupid as I am, I've learned a lot from these shows. Did you watch 24? It's old, but so good. And
I've told her about it because it's with Kiefer Sutherland. I don't think she would like it. I think it's too actiony for her. She's not a big fan of action. I think it's too actiony for her.
You know what movies I'm getting old. Do you know what movies I discovered I liked recently? Do you guys want to know? Western war movies. I love them. They're like the perfect amount of everything. Preston can't stand them though.
That's because I grew up watching. That's all I watched. Show you 310 to Yuma. You'll like that one.
You know what movie I loved? What's that movie I watched without you with Brandon? That I cried. It was so good. I would watch it again.
The one with
I want to say it's
during
like
World War II with the girl from Scandal.
Yeah, with Kerry Washington. Look it up. I think that's
It's like Freedom.
No. I want to say it's like Numbers. It is so good. It's probably in my
tired again.
It's probably in my top 5 movies. Like, it's that good. I loved it. Did you watch the whole thing, baby?
I watched the last half.
You should watch it from the beginning. I didn't know if I liked it as much from
688.
688 on Netflix. It is. I put it on because I was like, my poor brother always has to watch the love shows that we watch, and he hates them. So I'm like, okay, let's try this one. He turns out didn't even watch it because he was sick while he was here, so he was like falling in and out of sleep. But this is actually cooking really nicely for. I should have cut them thinner. It's so good. It's like about, and I love me. I'm not a feminist per se, but I am like women's rights, like exactly what that movie is. I don't know how to explain that, baby. Is that a good way to explain it?
Women's rights?
Yeah, like I'm not a feminist, but I'm a feminist. Preston calls me misogynistic, I think is how he puts it.
No, reverse misogynistic. Misogynistic is derogatory towards women.
I don't think
like
anybody...
I could be misogynistic towards you right now and just say, yeah, you can't cook because you're a woman, even though that doesn't make whatever.
That wouldn't make sense because women can cook. Anyways, I'm gonna spit in his chicken. So I love that movie because it is a true story. That's the best part. I didn't even know it was a true story until the end, and I was like, wow.
Well,
and I love Kerry Washington.
They had one of the women.
They showed all the pictures, and I do think they put one of the women in the movie. So highly recommend that movie. But yeah, my favorite movie ever. I saw that comment. Crossroads for sure with Britney Spears, which is on Netflix.
No, that's.
Sir, I have boiling water over here. And then, what is another one?
Ask me. Just ask me.
What?
Go ahead, ask me. I know your favorite movie.
What's my favorite movie?
If you had to pick, if you had a list in front of you, other than Crossroads, you would say Good Will Hunting.
I do love Good Will Hunting, but I wouldn't watch it often. Like, I think it's a really powerful, great movie, but it's not like 6/25 or whatever.
You think it's better than that?
I think it might be. I would watch that movie 5 times over again. Good Will Hunting is good like once every 2 years. But it is a great movie. Which is right on brand with the other one that I showed you.
What's that one?
What's the one I showed you?
I don't know.
It's like Good Will Hunting. Oh, shit.
Okay.
Where's my computer? I knew that was gonna happen. I hope he doesn't have the camera or the card where I changed. I mean, he's with his wife. I don't think he's like gonna sit there and go through it. That's so awkward. Somebody's got I sold one of my cameras today. And I was letting the guy try it out and I left my memory card in it. I need you to watch The Color Purple. There's some movies in life you need to see. I think I saw the ads for that. And it looked really good. It fits what I'm thinking of.
What?
What? This has got to be almost done.
The chicken?
Yeah.
I doubt it.
Maybe. Almost.
Pretty good.
It's funny how you say I'm weird about chicken. Because you're the only one who is. And my dad. My dad is obnoxiously weird about chicken. He won't even eat it, but if he does, it's got to be like chicken jerky.
What's that?
Do you have any goals this year? I want to lose this mommy pooch. That is a goal of mine. Will it? I don't know if that's like a big goal of mine because I don't know. Sometimes I care, and then other times I'm like, but I'm hungry, you know? And I just already did that thing in life where you starve yourself and...
Are these things gonna fall through?
A strainer, yeah. So don't use that strainer. Let's use like a sifter. You know what I mean?
I don't know what anything is in this house.
Take a little spoonful of it though, baby, and make sure it's actually done. And let's use this.
Okay.
But maybe put it in here so that you can
Well,
like...
we'll just do this.
Yeah, there you go. So weight is one that I like. I want to be more mindful about the type of food that I'm putting in my body, but I'm not like really killing myself over weight right now. I definitely want to be, this was my goal last year, but like intentional. I feel like after a couple months in the year, I really slip out of being like intentional, and I don't like that. It really bothers me. I feel like so many of us just get in the habit of habits, and habits are a good thing, but I think that it makes the intention behind things, you don't even know what the intention is, you know? Yeah, my stomach is not it right now. I don't know, like, it's not good. I look like I'm like still pregnant.
Maybe she is.
I'm drinking wine, I'm not. He wishes.
Maybe it's non-alcoholic.
Why are you trying to start rumors? And then what are some other goals? We made our vision boards like 2 weeks ago. Definitely smarter with money. I feel like I get so irresponsible with finances and I hate it. It drives me nuts. This is gonna make me crazy. What were my other ones?
Have another baby.
That was Preston's. Not that it's not mine, but that was definitely like a big one for you. It was the only one he announced to the group when we were doing it. He's like, so do we go around and tell each other what's on our vision board? I'm like, no. What else? This is gonna drive me nuts.
We can't be friends.
What are your guys's? Maybe it'll spark my memory.
I'm gonna go to Mexico this year.
Really?
Yeah, that's on my vision board.
We do want to go for our honeymoon, I think, right? We talked about that.
I believe so. Hi, Millers. Do you want some pasta in your milk? That sounds gross.
Careful. This is gonna make me, I'm gonna go look at my vision board. Please do. This is gonna make me crazy.
Should I show you guys the baby?
Okay, what'd you do?
Nothing.
Hey, baby.
I didn't do anything.
Tell me what you did.
Nothing.
Don't even make me. Okay, we brought the whole vision board out. It looks like a child did it, but that's because my inner child did do it, okay?
Can I put red sauce on it?
Yes. So, here, let's scoot this over, okay? You got the cooking, honey?
Yeah.
Oh, baby.
To be the best mommy I can be. I became a mom last year, and I'm trying my best to be the best, which makes you the best, okay? Don't you question it. You're already there, girlfriend, but it's always good to work on it. I agree. Okay. Did you sleep train? My 9-month-old is waking up all night. It's my 4th baby and never had this issue. Yes, I did sleep train with all my kids. I'll do it with Millie. That being said, every kid is so different. I still struggle to this day with Aura and her sleeping. So even if you're doing things the same, like every kid is different, and you gotta give yourself grace because these kids are wild with their sleeping. Jeez Louise.
Amelia sleeps better than Aura, honestly.
Yeah.
Like,
when we had her, people were like, "Oh, how's it gonna be to wake up with a newborn again?" I'm like, "What do you mean? I'm up like 4 times a night with my 4-year-old. Like that's gonna give me something more to do." Okay. I was gonna say something. What was it? I don't remember.
You're pregnant.
Baby, stop. People are gonna really think I am. So this was like the financial thing. I feel like this is like a class presentation. This is my financial thing. Okay, we all want to be richer and better and like smarter and money. Okay? Money. More grateful and intentional with my friendships. I feel like I've had a lot of friendships over the years that I'm very grateful for and I've learned from, but I've never really felt, well, that's not true. I've had very little friendships where I've felt really connected, and I think that's so hard to find, like a judgment-free friendship, authentic friendship, like all those things. And I do have a couple in my life right now that I really feel that way towards, but also like growing on that and just being thankful for that. Focusing on like the future. It's funny, I showed this to him when I made it. He's like, "You even know what those things mean?" Or was it the kids that said that?
I think that was me.
Okay. Well, anyways, positivity to an extent, but I do think I'm a pretty positive person. It's more just like
Outreach.
finding the positive in the future. I'm about to burn down the kitchen. Let me flip these. Please hold on my presentation for school. I don't think I ever gave a school presentation. When it was my turn, I was like, actually, I'm sick. I can't go to school. My teacher's just new. Well, she won't be here for that, so group activities, count her out. The duck, I couldn't find one with the right amount of duckies, but mom, of course, I always want to work on being a better mom, more intentional mom.
That's not what you told me. You told me you wanted to get a duck.
Because I was telling you that for BS, because I want a duck, but that's not why I put this. Feeding my brain good things, positivity, good foods, consuming good things, not over consuming on fire content on Instagram. And again, baby, be more organized. And I feel like I'm a pretty clean person, but I would like to constantly have the house clean. So that was silly, unrealistic goal, but I was feeling motivated when I made this. Social media, obviously, that's a big one when it comes to social media. Like, I like the videos that I make, and I always have fun filming. But what I have so much fun with is seeing, like, the response that people give and, like, interacting with you guys and, like, the community of it all. But I do feel like I very often upload content that I'm not overly proud of or that I didn't have a lot of fun making, if that makes sense. So I really want to get back to, like, making content that makes me happy and, yeah, like, not overthinking it. So that's my work goal. My relationship, be a good wife, you know? Do more with my mouth than talking, you know? Say I love you more. What else is on here? Journal. We've been doing Preston's been doing 75-day chub. Chubbed is what we call it.
Because it's not easy and it's not hard.
No, it's not soft and it's not hard. It's
That's right.
chubbed. Right. But I was sick last week, so I kind of gave up. And then, like, we're going to start over. Me and you, we're going to start over. Okay?
We're actually starting tomorrow morning. Never mind, we're starting Wednesday.
No, we can start tomorrow morning, but you didn't print my paper. She wanted to see me. Hi.
Well, we can just do it on that paper and then I'll switch it. I'll get a new one tomorrow.
Okay. Are you liking being brunette? It took me a minute to adjust, but I can say that I do like it. I will add, the girl that's been doing my hair has been doing my hair since I was 18, okay? So don't come for her.
Are you done here?
But,
Chicken?
yeah, but we need to cut it.
Yeah, I'm gonna cut it.
Okay. You got it?
Yeah.
Okay. Use this, no? Let's do a taste test.
No, just bite into it. There you go. It's hot. It's probably hot. It's probably really hot. I'd say it's hot. Here, I'll take that one.
I don't know, chicken's been tasting funny to me lately.
Well, it's because you don't season it, baby. You gotta season it a little more.
Dude, you told me I over-seasoned. And then now you're telling me...
When did I tell you you over-season? You actually seasoned pretty
I
good.
actually?
Talking in the third person.
Okay, the brown hair, what I don't like is I don't feel like when it's straightened that my extensions blend as nicely as the blonde with highlights, because when you have blonde with highlights, there's so much going on. But...
Little pieces or...
Like, no square. We aren't
Like
making
this?
our kids chicken with ketchup.
So like this.
Yes.
That's good. Bueno. Está bien.
Very good, love. Oh, baby, I need to message that Facebook guy back. This is so awkward. You know he's going through the footage. I would go through the footage.
Yeah, well, not... I mean, if they're Mormon, they're probably not. They're probably respecting your privacy.
Yeah, right. Yeah, right. These Mormons are doing a lot in the dark that nobody knows about. Have you seen The Real Wives of Mormon Wives?
What?
Whatever it's called.
What did you just say?
I'm so embarrassed. Oh no!
Well, maybe you gained a new follower. Right, Mill.
I would actually let him keep it, but I have very little memory cards right now. 75 chub, I mean, what's that? Okay.
I would try a front French. I would.
So, I'm actually excited about this, guys. I kind of thought about actually, like, putting them on Etsy for you guys to download. Or I was like, let me sign up Preston for a job. Because if you have a husband, you know that's, like, signature move. People could pay, and you could create them one and, like, email it to them, and they could print it. But, like, pay, like, $1, you know, like, not, like, this isn't a $1 million business idea here. Maybe. Who knows? Watch. So, I'm going to show you mine.
You have to do 1 million papers.
Maybe.
It's $1 million business idea.
I don't think 1 million people care about our 75-day chub or don't know how to use Photoshop. So, okay, this is what mine is. Preston's looks different than this, but mine is drinking once a week, 5 days, 20 minutes of working out. You do this for 75 days. You can look up 75 hard, and it's 75 hard is like what it's actually
75
called.
hard is very extreme.
Well, and just like a lot of the things aren't aligned with the goals that I give a shit about. Like, you know, everybody can do their own thing. And a lot of people on TikTok right now, if you want to go, and I was going to say before TikTok's gone, TikTok's not going anywhere, like, at all. I'm pretty sure I also said before COVID was bullshit, and COVID wasn't bullshit, so maybe don't ask me. But on TikTok, a lot of people are doing 75-day hard right now, and it's a great, awesome thing. But for me personally, I don't give a shit about the things that are on 75-day hard. So we came up with our own goals that we had, and then do it for 75 days. And again, we call it chubbed because I wouldn't say that ours are that hard.
It's not soft, it's not hard.
Although mine are pretty hard, which is why I've missed.
It's consistent.
Mine's rock solid because I've missed it for like 10 days. So anyways, read 30 minutes, outside 10 minutes a day. That one's hard because it's so cold where we live that sometimes it can be hard, but it's really good for your mental health. 7 a.m., wake up, 5 days of makeup. That rhymes. Gratefuls following work schedule. And then every day you just like, we put like the little emoji there and then, you know, marked it off. And then I got sick and then I was like, actually, I'm drinking every day. I'm just kidding. I just was dying and felt like I was drinking. But instead I just broke out in hives and...
Yeah, it's so odd.
I don't know what it is.
She's tired.
I know, but she can't.
I know.
She
needs
just woke
another
up.
hour.
Okay, is it ready? Okay,
Yeah,
let's
it's ready.
plate it. Let's plate this dang thing.
Amelia. Go set the table.
I'm an extension specialist in Florida and totally get what you're saying. You need to layer the extensions to give you more movement and blend. So this is the thing. My extension girl, well, my hair girl, who I love, she has suggested that many times in the past, not just the brown hair. And I always like the more blunt look. I don't really like the layers. I don't know why. There's something traumatic about layers to me for some reason. I like it on other people, but just on myself, I don't know. So she like feathers it and it does look mostly okay, but yeah, I don't know. Maybe I'll have to give into the layers. A front fringe, I don't think so. I don't know what that is, but
I'm doing it.
what did he say? Yeah, absolutely. I work from home as well, so you can come over. I can just put it in the bag. I'm so embarrassed.
You should be.
Like, what if he has a memory card where I change? I don't think he'd
Maybe I really doubt.
look
he's
to be
looking.
creepy. I absolutely would look through it because I just bought a camera. I want to know what the quality's like. And he's gonna think that memory card is that camera.
He probably has a memory card.
Okay. Whatever. Stop being embarrassed. What time do you go to bed to wake up at 7? Well, last night I went to bed at 2 a.m. But then usually when I do that, I'm so tired the next day that like 11. I mean,
If you get on a consistent schedule, you're gonna be tired enough at like
yeah.
10 or 11 to where you're not battling going to bed. It takes like 1 or 2 days for you to.
I have a lot of anxiety around everything, but specifically, or not specifically, but also including not exempt to sleep. I really I don't know what it is, but when Preston falls asleep before me, which Preston could go to sleep at 8 o'clock every night, then I'm up forever. And it's not like I'm scared. I'm not scared of ooh, this looks so good actually. Doesn't it?
It does. Looks like a spaghetti quinoa.
It does look like quinoa, but it's noodles. It's not
Yeah.
quinoa. But I like quinoa, but I was like, maybe in noodle form would be better. Let me add some. Don't eat me, Dad. That's not nice. Do you leave the coffee creamer on the counter? I do. This coffee creamer doesn't have dairy. It has like a dairy derivative or whatever you want to call it, but it's a powdered dairy and there's a reason that you can buy it on the shelf. It does recommend that you put it in the fridge, but I've been using it like this since I was stealing my mom's coffee when I was like 6 years old. I was going to say I'm fine, but I think a lot of you guys will disagree with that. Let's blame it on the coffee. That's what's wrong with me. Putting fresh salt, I wish we had people always say in their cooking videos, high quality salt. We need to get some of that. Where do you buy high quality salt? Because I think that would be extra delicious. But putting that right on top of your pasta is always super duper yummy. We're gonna take some dried basil. I wish we had fresh, but we do not. Some dried parsley. Also sprinkle that on top. We're not adding any of that to Preston's besides the salt. He might croak and die. We're also gonna add me some cheese. Melly, you look like your dad right now. Actually, she looks like Grody.
My brother?
Yes.
Great.
Hi. Hi. You're so
Love
cute.
your mama.
She's so chubby right now. I love it. We're gonna add some. It's the same stuff at the little cup ones that stay out of gas stations. I don't know what I'm missing. Okay, you ready to taste test this, baby? You can try yours off camera since you're holding the baby, but you gotta come here and try it.
Come on, Neil.
What I was gonna say is I don't know what's going around. What did you say? You keep asking me that, dude. I keep giving you the same answer. His wife must be like, are you sure you asked? Yes. You're right.
Pretty good.
You already tried it?
I'm sorry, I'm hungry.
We're supposed to try it together.
Oh, let's try. I haven't tried it yet.
As I'm chewing chicken. Oh, did I say this? The chicken at the grocery store is way more rubbery these days.
You don't wash it good enough. That's good.
It needs more salt.
I agree.
Really? You never agree with that, Mr. Anti-Salter.
Oh, sorry.
Okay, I never get this. First off, very formal hello to Aaron, okay? I've been getting these things as I do lives that says, like, this person started following you. How does that make sense if they're already watching, like, paid for and are watching my live? You know? But I don't usually get that on, like, public lives, but... I don't know that I love these noodles. They just don't absorb flavor.
Yeah, I agree.
Wouldn't you say?
I would say that, honey.
Let me try giving it a little bit of a mix. We should make garlic bread.
Say, oh my god. Should we let the doggies out? They need to
Okay, I put them away because the
Yeah, you're good.
good guy. The noodles are super cute, but they just don't have a lot of flavor. But they look cute, and it like makes the pasta more fun. The kids would like it. What was I gonna say? I was just gonna say something. It was a question that I got earlier. Oh, I saw somebody asked if we have watched. I always messed up Mormon Lives of Mormon.
Secret Lives of Mormon Wives.
That one. I love that show. I followed Taylor since a little bit before her like divorce stuff because it's not that I fell for her like trolling, if that's what you want to call it, but I was like, what? You're like 50? You say you're 50? Are we really? Are you sure? So I did follow her at that. Right at the end of that and like when the drama was starting to happen. But I do really like the show. I was a Whitney hater. I can't remember specific things about the show. I have a memory of a goldfish, but the way that she's handled it all on TikTok is hilarious. Pretty sure those are for wedding soup. You might be right. I don't know. I saw them at the grocery store and they were like less than $1 and I was like, let's try them. I didn't want to buy macaroni noodles again. I feel like this would be really good if it was like creamy. Although then he wouldn't eat it. I just feel like I'm over chicken, don't you think, baby? Lucy. Lucy like loves to lick right in the baby's mouth.
And the baby loves it.
The baby thinks it's hilarious, and I can't stand it. I think it's so gross. I'm so excited for season 2. My sister, when she was running for Miss Utah, had Jay-Z Styles did her hair and extensions, and my sister said she was incredible.
Really?
I think a lot of people on the show are like awesome, right? Like everybody has great things about them in life. It doesn't even matter if you're part of the show or not. And I think that a lot of them, you know, the TV shows portray people how they want to portray them, and like especially like I've learned just from being on the internet on a way smaller scale. You never know. Like, you never know things. And it makes me wonder even more what really is actually happening in some of these scenarios. Because I know how things can be the opposite of what you think they are.
Construed.
I would say more than construed, though. Like, just straight up wrong.
Manipulated.
Yeah. But, so I get curious about what's really going on. I will say, as much as I like the show and I like the people on it, personally, I live in Utah, so this like Mormon culture is kind of like what I see just walking around the streets. So that part isn't as interesting. I think for a lot of people outside of Utah, that aspect is really entertaining. But like the Mormon culture to me is not entertaining. I think it's psychotic. And okay, another thing. I don't like to like get into other people's stories because I don't know ever what's going on. But I watched Bonnie's video recently because I love Bonnie. I've been a big fan of all of those sisters besides Ruby. And I think there's one more sister that, not that I'm not a fan of, I just never watched her. But Ellie and Bonnie, I always watch their channel. That's Ruby Frankie's sisters. And recently, Ruby Frankie's, you guys already know this, but her daughter came out with a book and about like her experience, whatever. I haven't listened to it. I probably won't. I have heard enough about rescuing of the children. When it comes to kids, I don't like to hear about it. It like disgusts me, and I don't know. I love true crime, but even true crime, I can't watch or hear stuff about like little kids. That being said, I watched Bonnie's video about what she thought about the book because I was like, okay, she'll, you know, say some, like the important things or touch on that or whatever. And where was I going with this? I watched her video. Damn. That's gonna drive me nuts.
Well, what did she say?
She just said she read the book or listened to it or whatever, and she thought it was good. She sends them all love. Oh, now I remember. I didn't actually hear her say this, but I was multitasking, but I read a comment that said the fact that you're saying like that your family's not that religious when your dad is like a priest or a pastor or whatever is crazy. And that, again, I didn't hear that, so I don't know if she actually said that, but that is crazy. That's exactly what's wrong with the Mormon culture. People that are extremely in that culture and like don't really know a life otherwise think that they're not that divulged in that religion. And that's a big part of what I think is so wrong with the religion is like you don't even know you're in it. Like that's like being in a house and saying that you're in a box. Like it's just like, it was a bad example, but I was like, there's no way Bonnie is saying the way she dresses, the way her house is built, the way she walks and talks, who she chose as her husband, the way she named her kids, down to the shoes she picks and the underwear she wears is Mormon. So as much as I love her, I'm like, girl, I don't think that's true. Like that. And then it makes me, not with her, but that, I feel like that's what makes other people question her. Because if you can't be fully, if you're not going to be honest about that, why would people trust you about the other things? Then you seem just as brainwashed as Ruby, which she's not. I've also met these women in person and like they are wonderful mothers and people. Well, again, Bonnie and Ellie. But yeah, I'm like, I don't know. There's a lot of Mormons that are like, no, I'm not that Mormon. And I'm like, have you ever like tried to lick a coffee? And they're like, oh, I would never. And it's like, well, you're pretty Mormon. Sherry's book was really good and really heartbreaking. I bet. I can't even. It's so sad. Chloe, thank you for defending me, but don't worry, you do not have to. Katisha, if that's her name, is right. She can ask all the questions she wants, and I can answer whatever I want. I wouldn't bother responding to people that would waste their money to do what she's doing. What did you cook tonight? I need some new dinner ideas. It's just pasta. I know that's lame, but when we don't have the kids, we really just try to keep it simple. Otherwise, we end up eating out. I need a soda. I was going to say a soda, but I have one. I can't believe this man has my memory card. It just feels vulnerable, baby. Now, you guys at the age where you're watching the news yet? Or is that just me? I love the news. I actually love a lot of different kinds of news, too.
The news is the best early in the morning.
Like 6 a.m. news.
Nothing better.
For me, it's 7, but you know. The only thing I can't stand is, what is this called? Gutfield?
Yeah.
It's on Fox News. Again, I'm not just a Fox News girl. Don't be going and making your assumptions, okay? I like to see it from every viewpoint because I think it's, like, annoying to watch one channel where they just have, like, one really strong opinion when it comes to politics. So anyways, Gutfield I can't stand. I do like the 5.
Yeah.
That one's good. And that has...
There's a liberal and then there's a conservative. Like,
yeah, there's different political parties all at the table talking about topics, and I think it's really interesting. That's a good comment. I'll give you that one. What's your favorite wine right now? I need Rex postpartum here. I don't have a favorite wine. Honestly, I just like really cheap reds. Preston knows though. I haven't gone to a liquor store in... Women don't belong in liquor stores. That's what I tell Preston.
this one? Yeah, that is good. She likes Pinots, Pinot Noirs, the red, and then if you're getting a white, she likes Rieslings. She doesn't really like whites, but she likes Rieslings.
I hate rosé.
She hates rosé. She likes white Zinfandels as of recently. But if it's red, she likes Pinot Noirs and red blends. Like the blends.
I'm not, yeah, I don't feel like I'm picky. It's very rare that I'm like, I think there's been once where I'm like, this is disgusting.
Yeah.
Don't be afraid to try cheap red wines. A lot of people say,
Keely got it. Chicken.
hey, I guess eat it. You're already on the table. Which one am I drinking? Oh.
That one.
Unless you're buying really, really expensive red and you're very well versed in the wine world, cheap reds are going to be better for you. This is the one that I'm drinking. Pretty good.
Red tree.
Red blend is good, but
Keely.
if you're ever calorie counting, red blends are lower alcohol percentage, so you're going to need more wine if you want to feel something. And they're higher calorie. So that's why I try to stay away from red blends. But it is a good, like, leeway. I remember when I first started drinking wine, I was drinking, like, Stella Rosa, which is juice, you know? Like, actually, like, calorie-wise, taste-wise, there's really no alcoholic content to it. Which ones do you like? I forget. That are red?
I like Cabs. I like Malbecs. Cabs and Malbecs.
When did I start drinking wine?
13.
No. I tried other things at that age, but not wine. Let me get a water.
My first time trying wine was with you after Aura was born.
After what?
Aura was born when you guys flew us out to Cali.
Oh, in Palm Desert?
Yeah.
Really? That
That
was
was
your
my
first time?
trying wine.
Oh my gosh. I think the first time I ever tried wine, I don't know, maybe I was like 16. First time I got drunk, I think I was like 17. But that's like high school using it, you know, I wasn't like actually a wine drinker. That was like Trader Joe's wine that like, I don't know, we stole from my friend's mom, I think. Oh my God. And it was terrible and I threw it up the next day. It was disgusting. But I didn't start like enjoying wine until I was probably like 22, 23. I didn't drink it all after I had Levi. I just was so, I think even a little bit after I had Leia, I was really anxious, super depressed. I felt like that would make it worse. Any tips for pregnancy sickness? I'm going through it right now. Oh my gosh, that's the worst. I would say eat lemons.
Maybe help you a little bit.
Yeah, steak, or waking up right away and having like a protein shake or a protein bar, even if you don't want it, before you have like time to get up. Like put on your nightstand, and that sometimes can help. A lot of people swear on like ginger ale and like ginger, but I could never get that to work for me. It's so different for everybody, but I would say lemon really helped calm my tummy. My assistant's pregnant, and she's been doing Tums, but I don't know if that's for nausea, actually, I guess. That's for, I've never taken Tums. I think that's for your...
I don't think she says it works, though.
Oh. Never mind. That was a terrible recommendation. Do I have a BFF?
Yeah, me.
I don't think I'm really at the age I don't refer to any of my friends as like my best friend forever, but I do have best friends. I do have friends that I hang out with often as I would like, because truthfully I'm not the type of friend that likes to hang out daily. I got a lot of kids, but yes. I do not like to share my friendships online at all. Been there, done that. That backfired.
I'd say you have like 3 or 4 genuine on a regular basis, and you like.
Yeah.
That aren't really on here at all.
No. That I would not, like, I don't even like to take pictures or anything, because I like don't want people to know. It feels like a dirty secret. I don't know. Is a good red blend on the drier side? No. I ate a lot of applesauce because it was easy to come back up. That's true. That's like if it's going to come up anyways, applesauce is a good one. Nothing tomato-y, okay? Would you hang out with them more if they had hot husbands? I only hang out with friends who have hot husbands. Like, why would I choose them as my friend? You know? We're in it for the hot husbands, right, honey? Aren't you? In this for the hot husbands?
Yeah, I guess.
Most of the guys are actually your friends that you brought into our friendship. Or our relationship.
Mm-hmm. Yes, because
I make all my friends sign when we become friends. Like I might steal your husband.
yeah, it's like an NDA, except not.
A husband version.
I had to sign one when I got into this relationship. If I'm replaced by another husband, it doesn't count.
It doesn't matter.
It doesn't count.
I'm just kidding, guys. I just like to make light of the crazy. Listen, you have to. My mom was a little bit crazy, and if I would have taken that shit serious for most of my life, I would have been in a psych ward long ago. But instead, I just made jokes. I will say, I'm thankful. Joey and I talk about this all the time. You guys know who Joey is. She's one of my biffles.
That's also why there's no husband involved
Yeah,
with
see?
Jody.
That's why we've
gay.
kept our friendship, because she doesn't have
That's right.
a husband.
She's gay.
Okay, anyways, with our terrible dry humor. What was I saying about Joey? Oh, I worry.
Come on.
I'm glad I have trauma, because I feel like it gave me a lot of my personality that's borderline concerning. Like, I do think actually I do have a lot of people that I haven't become friends with because I make the jokes, and you guys only really see the half of my humor online, because my humor is not internet appropriate. Like, it never could be.
Which I didn't know.
You didn't?
Keely. Mom.
Cat keeps eating the
Not
chicken
until I
back there.
hung out with you, I didn't know clue. Thought you were boring.
Katisha, is this your first live? This must be your first time here, because I have talked about this topic over and over and over and over again. And just because I make light or make jokes of things doesn't mean there hasn't been serious talks about it, okay?
It's actually our first time being on the internet in 3 years.
Anyways, I kind of have really dry asshole humor, if you can't tell. So I'm working on it. Should have been on my vision board, but yeah, that's right. She's looking at the light above her. Life is just too short, and there's so many things that I'm embarrassed by. literally so, I mean, I've been on the internet for like 10 years. There's so many things that I am either disgusted by or embarrassed by or like, you know, whether it happened on and off the internet or it's just internet related, like there's a lot of those things. But if all my lives and all my content was just about that, one, I'd be very depressed. Like I wouldn't be a good mom. I wouldn't be a good wife. I would never be progressive in the type of person that I am. Like you have to take accountability and grow and go forward. You know, you can't just like Yeah,
not me.
You can't go back there. You know, you got to close the door. You got to make sure everything's good in there. Close the door. And then walk away. A neat idea for my school lunches for a 13-year-old, an 11-year-old, and a kindergartner. Oh my gosh. School lunches are hard because I go on Pinterest all the time for ideas and there's so many fun ideas, right? Like sushi and like really extravagant things. But with 5 kids, one of them being not a newborn anymore, but I'm going to still call her a newborn. At 6, 7 a.m., I am not making homemade sushi. So it's more like, hey, what's in the fridge? Let's think about this. Kids, does this sound good? Does this sound good? Or like leftovers is really good.
Rice. They love rice.
Kids love rice, yeah.
They'll eat the hell out of rice. So we meal prep like 5 things of that.
Yeah, rice.
We don't really. But.
And then whatever kind of, we have protein like meat every night. So kind of whatever's left over of that. I know, they do want the truth to be spicier. So do I. Maybe I'd get a TV show out of it. You know? Because that'd be nice.
Ooh, light bulb.
Maybe we should make it juicier. Let's add a jalapeno to this soup.
Soup.
Personally, if Kira wrote an autobiography, I'd buy it in a heartbeat. I've thought about writing a book, not about my breakup. Like, in real life, guys, my breakup is not what it is on the internet. Like, it's a breakup and then we all are very happy in our own lives now. So that would be weird to write an entire book. And truthfully, if any of us wrote a book at this point, I'd be concerned that we're holding on for too long, you know? But that being said, I've thought about writing a book about my childhood and I came up with the title and everything, but then my mom passed away and it felt not as nice. And plus I would never want to hurt my brother like that. And I do think that like if I went into detail about a lot of things from my childhood, I don't think my brother would be very happy, and his happiness and healing is more important to me than me being entertaining in a book. But it would be entertaining. I'd read that book. Although I'm not sure, like, it'd be hard because I feel like I don't remember a lot. Like, it's crazy when you go through crazy things how much you don't remember. Although at this point now I just don't remember basic things.
Kira would have to have it proofread by about 100 people.
I know the spelling. I put way too many commas. I love commas. And now
That's like my dad with ... My dad, after he says, well, ...
And your mom hyphens.
No, my mom starts a new paragraph. Yeah,
hyphens. She loves the hyphens. I did recently start using hyphens, and I'm like, ooh, this is like a really dramatic comma. Like,
it's the lawyer in her.
Yeah, literally.
When she got her law degree, she just hyphen. She on the you know the flip phones where you had to type it 3 times to hit a C.
Yeah.
She had to type it 4 times on the 0 thing in the corner.
Your mom is though. Like every text is so formal. I almost like feel ridiculous responding like LOL. like I should spell it out.
She's like the dog shit in the yard.
Hyphen.
But she hyphen. So gross hyphen. Can't believe this happened to me. Period. No emojis. And it's like, okay, I don't even think I should say LOL to that.
I know. That's why I always just like thank God for the little like hearts or like I have a hair. Yeah. Anyways, it's pretty funny.
And then your dad doesn't text. Your dad just calls.
I know. My dad will send. My parents got Instagram Reels.
Oh my god.
They don't even have like profile pictures or anything, okay? But they learned what Reels are. And now they both send us Reels all day long. And I have my... Where's my wine? Oh, it's right here. I've been loving these cherry tomatoes, guys. Highly recommend you get yourself a big old gallop of these.
What?
My biggest concern with TikTok going away, even though, again, I don't know if I really do believe it. Because look, now that we're really getting down to the wire here, Elon Musk might get it.
Kevin O'Leary said that Shark Tank might go in on it.
China's gonna get involved with Shark Tank.
No, like they'll buy it, like the company, like all 5 of them will buy it.
From
or whatever.
China?
I don't know who fucking owns TikTok.
Me either, but
What
I thought it was
LLC it's under, corporation, partnership, corp.
Millie, do you know?
No, I don't mess with them either. You want to go?
Fadon talk, baby. What will I do? I did see, and I think this is true, you can get a VPN. It's like an app, and then you can turn your VPN on, right? It's just an on and off switch, I think, like when you get the app. And then you can watch TikTok because they don't know where you are. You're using a private server. I will do that to watch Fadon talk. Don't even question me.
She's not in the U.S., so she doesn't have to stop, huh?
Mm-mm. She said she's going to do YouTube, but I know Fadon.
No, that's too
She's
much editing.
busy.
Speaking of lawyers.
I know. She's hilarious. I love whenever she's on lunch break, she's like, it's my own fucking firm. I can eat as long as I want to. I'm on the Reds. Oh my god. Preston even likes when she's on the Reds, guys. I love when she's on the Reds. Her last, you missed it, her last on the Reds. At the end, she was like, I'm going to go get lucky now. Bye, guys. I found my husband saying get lucky or something like that. I love her. She's great.
You're funny.
She's so chatty.
She is. She stinks. We're going to have to give her a bath.
She really likes that light.
I know she does.
Mm-hmm.
That's right.
I can't wait till she can eat with us. I hate when they can't have food. Who is this we're talking about? Fadon. She's literally amazing, you guys. She's like my therapy, my happiness. She just is who she is. She's unapologetically herself. She's great. She shows food content. I think she used to show legal content, but I haven't actually seen that.
Yeah.
But she's a divorce and family law.
Don't worry about it.
Don't worry about it. Yeah, everything is don't worry about it. Or she's on the Reds. I love when she's on the Reds. She mixes. Guys, have you ever seen when she's on the Reds and she mixes every kind of wine? I'm like, oh my god, my head hurts. And then the next morning, she wakes up and is cleaning her whole house and TikToks it. I'm like, okay, you're braver than the rest of us.
You're too talkative. I'm gonna call someone in. They're gonna interrogate you.
Okay.
You know.
We need to leave and clean this up.
No.
I'm sorry, just now.
Oh, sorry, though.
Oh, that makes sense. She doesn't do legal anymore because she used to get too many questions of people wanting free legal advice.
Yeah. She probably charges like $1,000 an hour if she runs her own firm.
She's crazy. Her firm is big too. She's like showed going in and like picking stuff up, and it's like a huge place.
Oh.
I want to see her. Hi, Moodle.
You see mamas?
Okay, Bubbles.
Hey, leave her alone.
Miss Bubbles. Oh, you got a booger, you got a booger, you got a booger, you got a booger. I can get it.
Whose nose is she at? She has mine or yours?
I don't know. You have a pointy nose. What do I have?
You have more rounded.
Let me get the book.
Oh!
I got it. Good job. 5 points, Nelly. Okay, love you guys. Thanks for watching. I'm going to do more of these cooking ones.